Hi, I'm Ellie, and I'm going to talk to you guys today about my career for gymnastics. It's not really a career, but it sounds cool, I guess. I started gymnastics when I was 7 years old. I've been doing it for 10 years, and I started pretty late. I know it's probably pretty hard to get your mind around or to grasp that that would be considered late. But in gymnastics, I mean, you really have to start when you're very, very young. You have to start when you're young for several reasons. One, you have less body mass, so it's a lot easier to learn skills and a lot easier to fly through the air and learn flips and stuff like that. And two, they try and get you early, so your brain doesn't quite process yet how dangerous the things you are doing are. So when I was 7, I would do anything and everything my coach would tell me to do. Now that I'm 17, I have the very real understanding that I could die. I could just die doing a skill. And so if they get you early enough and you get used to your skills in enough time to where you're not able to even think that you would possibly be scared of something like that, then that's how you become really good at gymnastics. So last year, I I do the little background. I do the high school gymnastics team at Troy High School. I have done it freshman, sophomore, junior, and now my senior year. And I'm a team captain this year, but all seniors are, so. um, my sophomore year, last meet of the season, I ended up balking on a skill, and balking is like you don't completely go for it, like you stop right in the middle. And I was doing a round off handspring tuck, and I balked. And instead of flipping the rest of the way around, I did a backflip and then got halfway through it, forgot what I was doing, and just dropped straight down. After that, I was pretty scared to do those, obviously, and I don't, it's kind of hard to explain to people because I wasn't scared of doing the skill. It was the fact that every time I did the skill, I would think about what had happened and I had to get over remembering how to go through the whole thing. Like I was just scared I was going to forget how to do it. And I never did. It's one of the easiest skills in gymnastics. You probably don't think that, but it is. I've done it ever since I was 8. So I was never really scared of it. It was just the fact that I didn't know if I would be able to go for it anymore. And then junior year, my season it was okay. I didn't do amazing, but I had a little bit of a lower back issue. I didn't know what it was. I never got it checked out or anything like that. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But every time I would do something, I would get this pain right in my lower back. And it was just sharp and it hurt. I felt like someone was stabbing me. And so after junior year, in the middle of junior year, I decided I was like, okay, I'm going to go get it checked out, see what happens. I went and got it checked out, and turns out I have several stress fractures in my back, and I had a bone that was out of place called my sacrum. It was just popped right on out, and I had to go to physical therapy. I had to take the entire rest of the season off. It was awful. People don't realize until they have an injury in a sport that they've done for as long as they can remember how difficult it is to not be able to do that sport anymore. For me, when I was at the gym, I would always say, oh my gosh, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. This is so stupid. And then the second that I found out that my back was like seriously messed up, and that's the best way to put it, it's seriously messed up. It still is to this day. But hearing somebody tell me you can't do gymnastics anymore, I was like, no, I can. I'm fine. Thank you, though. I'll be fine. So it took a lot for me to be able to come to terms with the fact that I probably would never do it again. However, I am back on the high school gymnastics team this year. I guess we're just going to see how it goes. If I hurt my back, it's kind of it. The stress fractures are right in the lower part, And so my parents always say, do you want to walk when you're older? Well, I'm not older yet. That's what I always respond with. I'm not older yet. So yeah, that's my story. I have a broken back and I still continue to do gymnastics. So thanks for listening.